So what is life insurance and how much do you need? In this video, I'm going to dive into the topic of life insurance, answer those questions, and more. As always, if you want to know the best options for you in terms of life insurance or any other types of insurance, find our link in the description and we would love to help you. Put simply, life insurance helps cover your family financially when you die. You choose your beneficiaries and how much you want them to be covered for, and if you die with that policy in place, your beneficiaries that you've chosen will get a check. There are basically two types of life insurance. There's term life insurance, which is temporary and expires at an agreed upon time, and then there's permanent life insurance, which lasts your entire life. To better explain how life insurance would work for the typical person, let's take this guy Jim for example. He's 30 years young and has a couple kids with his wife. We'll call her Pam. So Jim has been commuting every week to his new job in Philadelphia. And during his commute, Jim got to thinking, what would happen to my family if I got in a car accident and died? How would they take care of themselves financially? Now, some people in this situation might try crowdfunding like GoFundMe or reaching out to relatives, but this can be a very stressful way to go about this.
I'd like to contribute. Oh, great. There you go.
So Jim knows that getting a life insurance policy is the best way to go and sets up a meeting with his insurance agent. Together, Jim and his wife Pam meet up with their insurance agent, who proceeds to tell them about the two types of life insurance, term life and permanent. Their agent explained to them how term life insurance is temporary coverage. You usually have the option to get covered for 10, 20, or 30 years, which means that during that time, if you pass away, your beneficiary that you've chosen will get a check for a specified amount. Jim and Pam's agent also specified that there are two things to keep in mind when talking about term life insurance. One, you can cancel the insurance policy at any time, but the insurance company cannot cancel the policy during that time. And two, the younger and healthier you are, the less expensive your policy is going to be. After doing a life needs analysis with their agent, Jim and Pam discovered that $500,000 is about what they would need to maintain their lifestyle if the other were to pass away. So in their case, if they were to get a 20-year term life policy, that would cost them about $30 a month each on average. Now, as their agent mentioned, they have another option, which is permanent life insurance. Their agent explained to them that a permanent life insurance policy would remain in place for the rest of their lives. This does not expire like term life insurance does. He told them there are also two things to remember about permanent life insurance. One is that it does cost more than term life insurance. And two, the money invested into the permanent life insurance policy goes into a cash value fund. And later on in life, that cash value can be withdrawn from their account. After discussing all this with their agent, Jim and Pam decided that they wanted a 20-year term policy as well as a permanent life insurance policy. So they purchased the term insurance because if Jim dies within the next 20 years, their insurance company will write Pam a tax-free check for $500,000, and she can use that to cover living expenses in Jim's absence. By the end of the 20 years, they know that their kids will be grown up, likely out of the house, and at that point, their mortgage will likely be paid off as well. So after 20 years, they will be in a much better position to support themselves financially if something were to happen to the other person. And now the reason that they also chose to get a permanent life insurance policy is so they can invest money into an account that grows over time. So later on, they can pull money from that account to pay for something like their kids' college. So while life insurance is one of the most important policies that you can get on the marketplace, it's often overcomplicated. So hopefully this video gives you a better understanding of what life insurance is and how it works. If you'd like to know what kind of policy would be best for you and your family, as well as how much coverage you should get and how much it would cost, simply reach out to us. Our contact information is below this video. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.